Is it on?
Yeah.
Hi kids, I'm Mr. Lucas, and I'm not good at math.
Everybody can be good at math.
Not me.
All right. So
Let's get started.
Gonna do some math problems. Question number 1.
All right, so first of all, let's read the directions at the top. It says no calculators. Why no calculators?
Because you gotta know how to do it without a calculator.
But I'm always gonna have a calculator
you
on
might
me.
not. What if your phone is dead? Exactly.
I'll use someone else's.
You're alone.
Touche. All right, be sure you show your work and simplify your answers. All right, just so you know, kids, I'm a government teacher. I don't do math, so let's see how this goes. All right, number 1, serving size for the granola that Ted likes to eat for breakfast is 3/4 a cup. How many whole servings are there in a box that holds 8 cups of granola? First of all, Ted is a loser for eating granola for breakfast.
Wow.
All right.
I like granola.
Good for you. 3/4. Okay, so I see 3/4 is a number in there. That's the first number I see. So logically, I'm just going to write 3/4 down because it seems like we might need that. All right, so 3/4. All right, and then there's 8 cups of granola. So let's do 3/4 times 8. Yeah, that seems logical. All right, so I think I remember a teacher telling me a long time ago, if you're going to multiply fractions, turn the whole number into a fraction. So let's do 3 times 8/1. All right, so 3 times 8 equals 24, right? And then 4 times 1 equals 4. So 24 divided by 4, let's see, I believe that would be 6. So without a doubt here, the answer to number 1 is 6. How about them apples? Huh?
Okay, number 2.
Well, kids, number 1 didn't go very well, so let's check out number 2. Circle the number with a 5 in the tens place. Okay, so since I love racing, I think I might actually know this one. So I believe the tens place is the first one. The second one over after the decimal is the hundredths, and then the third one over after the decimal is the thousandths, I believe. So that means on this one, the tens place being the first one over from the decimal, this is the correct answer here, 32.59, because the 5 is in the tens place, I think.
E.
Wait, this says number 4.
Is it number 4?
Yeah, this is talking about sugar.
Okay, sure.
Oh, sugar. All right, a recipe called for the ratio of sugar to flour to be 2:5. If you use 40 ounces of flour, how much sugar would you need to use? All right, let's figure this out. Okay. This actually seems like useful information, sugar to flour here. Okay, 40
Are you
ounces.
saying the other stuff isn't useful?
I'm just saying because it involves food, I'm a lot more interested. 40 ounces of flour. Okay, so let's set this up. I'm going to try to do this. All right, so there we go. Okay, so it says 2 to 5. All right, and so sugar is the 2, flour is the 5. So if it's 40 ounces of flour, we'll put the 40 there. Then what we have to figure out is the missing number there. So let's see, how many times does 5 go into 40? I believe it goes in, is it 8 times? Okay. 6. Wait, is that right? Yes, 8 times. So 40 divided by 8 equals 5. So then 2 times 8 would be 16. All right, so I'm guessing 16 to 40? Maybe.
Okay, number 5.
All right, kids, this is my 3rd time trying this problem because apparently the first 2 times I tried it were just so wrong that they couldn't even be included in the video because it'll confuse you. Don't worry, I'm confused myself here too. 27 times 5.04. Let's see. Let's take 5.04 and let's put it up top here. That seems like an idea I would come up with on my own. 5.04 times 27. All right. Let's take this. Hey, by the way, 7 is my favorite number. All right, so 7 times 4 equals 28. All right, let's take and put that 2 up there. 7 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is 2. 7 times 5 is what, 35? Okay, so that all makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, let's do 2 times 4, that equals 8. 2 times 0 equals, well, there's nothing to add there, so that's confusing. All right, 2 times 5 is 10. So I think the answer here is, let's see, let's add that up there, 6, and then 4. The answer here is 4,608.
Where's your decimal go?
You know, I think you ignore the decimal. That seems right to me. Shouldn't have a decimal. You should just round down to 5.
Oh, dear. That's your answer?
That's my answer, 4,608-ish.
Number 6.
All right, so this kid, Caleb, he's running 9 miles in 64.8 minutes. First of all, someone needs to check this kid's sanity for running 9 miles. Who would do that? Damon runs for 42 minutes and runs 6 miles. Who's the fastest runner in minutes per mile? You may use a calculator, but you must show your work. Okay, where's my calculator? Because I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. All right, okay, so let me...
But you have to show your work still.
You got to show your work, well, yeah. Oh, thanks. Hey, look at this. I got a TI-30X. Okay, Caleb runs 9 miles in 64.8 minutes. Okay, so let's take 64.8 and let's divide this sucker by 9. All right, so we can figure out how many minutes he ran within 1 mile. All right, so 64.8. Wait, how do you turn this calculator on?
The on button.
Oh, the on button. I haven't used one of these since high school. All right, 64.8 divided by 9. That equals 7.2. So it would appear he's running 1 mile within 7.2 minutes. Now let's check out Damon. All right, Damon runs for 42 minutes and runs 6 miles. All right, so
show your work.
I don't know. Let's take 42. We have 42 minutes here, and let's divide that sucker by 6. 42 divided by 6. That equals 7. So, who's the fastest runner in minutes per mile? Minutes per mile. Well, I'm guessing that would mean Damon, since he ran 7 minutes per mile. Nice job, Damon. You're faster than your buddy Caleb, I think.
Number 7. 7?
7, yeah. All right, 6 times 1 2/3. Why did the person figuring this out just round whatever is 1 2/3 up to 2?
Because 1 2/3 is not the same as 2. They're not equivalent.
It's close enough.
No, it's not.
It's close enough. All right, 6
Tell that
times
to
1
engineers.
2/3. All right, so we got, let's just take 6 times 1 here. All right, that would be 6, right? So then, I don't know, let's take 6 times 2/3. Okay, all right, yeah. All right, so 6 times 2/3. Well, let's see. What would be 2/3 of 6? 2/3 of 6 would be 4, right? So let's take...
Can you show how you got that?
Yeah, I can show you how I got that. So 2 goes into 6 3 times, right? So because 2 times 3 would equal 6. So therefore we know that 1/3 of 6 equals 2. All right, so it's 2/3. So let's say 2/3, that would be 4, right? So let's do 6 times 4 here. 6 times 4 equals 24. So your answer is 24.
Number 8.
All right, number 8. Is 9/12 equivalent to 15/25? Support your answer using math. Like I was going to use something else. Support your answer using English. Is 9/12 equivalent to 15/20? All right, let's simplify this because those already seem like big numbers to me. All right, so 9/12. let's see, what goes into 9 and 12? 3 goes into 9 and 12. 3 goes into 9 3 times, and then 3 goes into 12 4 times. So 9 twelfths is actually 3/4, and I think I've mentioned that before. Okay, 15 25ths. All right, what goes into 15 and 25? Well, 5 goes into both of them here. So if we were to simplify 15, 5 goes into 15 3 times. Okay, and then 5 goes into 25 5 times. So is 3/4 equal to 3/5? I don't think so, but I don't know how to support my answer using math.
No, that's not the answer.
It's not the answer?
So support with math. Come on.
I got it. So I know this is a symbol in math, an equal sign with a slash through it, which means not equal to. So I'm going to say 3/4 is not equal to 3/5.
But you can't tell me why.
It's just not.
Why?
Why is it not?
Prove it.
Because the denominator is different. One is a denominator of 4, the other is a denominator of 5. Look.
Okay, you could do this better, students.
I teach government. I don't teach math.
Last question.
Okay. What does it say? All right, number 9. Order the following rational numbers from least to greatest. How do you find out if a number is rational? Like, do you sit down and have a conversation with it and go, yeah, that number can think through things rationally? Because I don't really know.
A rational number means you can write it as a fraction.
An irrational number?
No, a rational number means you can write it as a fraction.
Means you can write it as a fraction.
So all those numbers could be written as a fraction.
Yeah, all of them could be written as a fraction. In
that
fact, some of them are written as a fraction. So they're all rational numbers. But I guess the question kind of gives that away. It says order the following rational numbers from least to greatest. So
yes.
That was stupid of me to ask, but I did it anyway. From least to greatest. Well, so I feel like maybe the best thing for me to do is to first make these consistent. Because we got this dude over here, he's got a decimal. And then these two guys, they've got fractions. So I think my first step would be, let's make it consistent here. So -1.5 would be -1.5. -2.
Your mother's calling.
My mom's calling. Tell her to leave me alone. I'm in class. -1.6. Mom, I'm busy! -1.75 would be -1 3/4. Okay, so, all right, now that we got this figured out, let's put them from least to greatest. Okay, well, let's go and start with -2 here. And then, because that's the least, I mean, we're going like rock bottom there, okay? And then a step up from -2 would be -1.6. And then a step up from that would be, oh, hold up a second. I think I already messed up. What about -1.75 here? Oh, man, I forgot about him. I'm sorry, dude. -1.75. And then -1.6. And then -1.5. All right, so let's check that. All right, -2, that's the lowest number. -1.75, second lowest. -1.6, and then -1.5. Listen, if I don't get this one right, I might just riot. I think I did. Did I?
That's Mr. Lucas doing math. Find his errors, let me know, and you can earn yourself some extra credit. Trust me, there's plenty of errors for you guys to find.